So we are taking our seat, getting comfortable, lengthening breath. Starting to drop the eyes lower to a gaze, an inward gaze. Can you hear me with the headset, by the way? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. It's the headset, not the normal, right? Do you think? Thumbs up? Okay. So that's what's happening. So you can hear me well. Awesome. And I'm gonna just, we're gonna do music in a minute. And that there's the, getting us all set up. So when it's music time, here is the link. But you don't need it just yet, so I'll let you know. Okay, but there it is when it's time. So we are getting comfortable in our seat. Whatever posture for you works is fine. And we're lengthening breath, gaze down, do something to lift the sit bones a little bit to give your spine its optimum length. Now, if you want to do the traditional yogini posture, we have left foot in towards yoni, right foot wraps around. They do not stack. The stacking blocks the flow of our Shakti river channels, prana, chi, whatever you want to call it, blood, energy. So instead, and this is optional, I'm just telling you the choices you can go to give you the optimum experience. Sit bones lifted and the legs are wrapped. The elbows come in slightly, the hands are down, and from there we allow the spine to lift to its optimum height, and the front back sides of lungs have space. The chin slightly drops, top of head lifts, and this is the space, the sacred geometric layout, the mandala yantra of our perfectly complete body as a reflection of the perfectly complete universe, yoniverse for our purposes. So allow yourself to feel aligned, and maybe some people have little bends and shifts and weights going in different directions. So see if you can make some little micro adjustments to give yourself more opening and more length. And when you're ready, you can then just focus on the breath. And when I started focusing on the breath, I started getting little wave patterns in my body. So see if your body wants to do subtle movement with the breath. Just let the body, breath, energy have its full sensual sensory expression. Maybe a little smile blossoms on your face, jaw softens, face softens. And then come to stillness. Inhale with the base, so the lower lock, gate, perineum, whatever you want to call it. We're going to inhale, bringing that up. Little shoulder wiggle to open the tops of the lungs, bringing the breath into the top of the head. Hold. When you're ready, gently release back down to tail. Do a few more of those at your own pace. When you start the inhale, you pull the perineum up, inviting fresh earth energy up. You take a pause in emptiness. And then when ready, release. So just do a few at your own pace. And the mind is glued to the breath. We're giving the mind something to focus on. We're literally taming the mind. So the eyes are fixed, the mind is fixed, the breath is the guide. The body is the yantra, mandala, chakra structure, foundation, vehicle, yana. Hands to belly. This is where we store our feminine power. Female, feminine, universal, creative energy, Shakti in Sanskrit. So this has the power to create. It has the power to give and sustain life. It has the power to destroy and transform. So we are on the path of the yogini. We are learning how to cultivate, manage, and consciously direct that energy for our benefit and the benefit of those around us. So go ahead and do nice circles, warming belly, acknowledging this place of power, acknowledging our awareness of it, and inviting our wisdom with it to develop. So the earth is just pure Shakti. She's full vitality, creative energy, destroying energy, life-preserving energy. So when we sit directly on her and we open our body to receive her, we create this really beautiful, empowering relationship with her. So we are going to stop, hold, and then you're going to come forward and you're going to do this. Just rub the kidneys, rub the backside of the organs, making it warm, acknowledging the front and back of our Shakti storage. Good. And then we are going to hold, feeling the warmth, feeling things activating, the attention of drawing the Shakti into our core center. We're going to switch the legs and do a little bit of breathing. So this is less comfortable for me, but it's nice to give the body the balance. So hands are kind of on the front now. We're going to inhale, open heart. So you're going to want to give the biggest expression to the upper lungs rib cage on the inhale. And then on the exhale, we draw belly in, back, curl over, and the exhale is both a press and ascending of the breath out. So you're giving full expression of breath out of nose by pulling belly in and closing the whole front side of lungs. Then we inhale through the nose, opening front side of lungs, and out. So go at your own pace, or you can follow mine. Here we go. Reaching fingertips forward, lifting the back upper lungs to the sky, shoulders rolling down back. Holding that breath out, then comfortably coming to length and the breath goes in. I'm going to reach over. So now we were doing front and back of lungs. Now we're going to do side of lungs. So we're going to inhale into that upper side, and you can add your wrist and finger circles if you like. Lengthen a little more, allow that shoulder to go down, sliding down. Big, full expressive hand on the floor, gaze up. Lean back into the kidneys, lengthening lower middle back. And pressing the heel of the hand to reverse. Wrist and finger circles. Other way. And reach, slide shoulder, lift, opening, breathing into that open side of lung. See if you can intend the full length and front and back of lung to receive your breath. Gaze up. And heel of hand down. We're going to, I'm going to back up so you can see more. Okay, so hands forward, actually on the fingertips, and you start walking yourself forward. I actually like to feel the earth when I do, like my fingers to ground. That's part of why I don't use a yoga mat. I feel more connected to the earth when I get to feel it. You get to do whatever you want to do. But fingers are wider than shoulders, elbows are bent, and we're sinking the tail down. So if you have a lift under the tail, this is when you take it out, and you sink the tail down, you bring the upper body forward and looking side to side gently. So the shoulders are going down the back. We're gently opening the neck. The inner elbows are coming towards each other. And then gaze down, dropping chin in, really opening the neck. You can even inhale, lift the upper back. Sinking in the tail. The more you sink in the tail, you'll feel that more opening in the upper neck back. Then we're going to draw shoulders down. The head's going to come forward like it's coming out of a turtle. And we're going to come to knees and toes. So the hands are about the same. The knees are wide, toes are wide, sinking down. Then elbows to floor, hands touch. Elbows go forward, tail back, dropping head in. So the chin is again in, elbows coming together as much as you can, and really opening upper arms, opening upper back neck. Tail sinks, toes are curled under. We're going to place forearms to ground and bring hips up, elbows under shoulders. Inhale, belly to spine, dropping head. You can flatten the toes to the ground. So you're using the under of the shoulder. Then we're going to drop and gaze forward. It's a little bit of a variation of cat-cow. We're going to go side to side with hips, opening hips. Then we're going to exhale, belly in, head down, keeping hips over knees. And inhale, gazing forward, drawing the shoulders back, really feeling the heart open. A couple more times your own pace. The exhale is the belly in. Dropping head as much as you can. And inhale. One more cycle. Good. Toes curl under. And we return to the elbows lifted towards each other. On the fingertips, take a deeper. Maybe third eye can go to ground. Sliding shoulders down back. We're going to reach right hand under left. Drawing that right shoulder down, reaching left long while the shoulder's drawn down. If you want to take it deeper, you bring arm around. You can even hook it on the thigh. And then we reach that arm forward, left and right. Sink down. Open the knees a little wider. Can you get the heart to the floor, chin to the floor? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. No worries. Try. Then we put the left under right. Drawing left shoulder down and right shoulder down. Deepen by wrapping. So we do a lot of hip opening in Shakti yoga because we're giving as much volume space for our Shakti to fill and store and build. Forward with both fingertips. Inhale, gaze forward, open throat, big smile. Exhale, see where you can go. And go ahead and make any adjustments with arms to get heart as close to earth as possible. Making this a real devotional, full body offering to Mama Gaia. Shakti Mama. And then we're gonna tuck chin, roll to hands and knees. We'll start our music when we stand up. And we are going to go out to the right, back center, out left, forward. So making these nice, juicy, sensual circles. It should feel really lovely. And if there's any kinks that don't feel lovely, see if you can make self-adjustments. So we're doing big hip circles. And you're breathing. Getting into the hip sockets. And pause forward and reverse. And go backwards on the toes and roll up one step at a time. We're going to put, you can move the mat. We're going to put toes under, knees down, shoulder rolls front back, and back front. Then we're going to widen the knees. This may be as far as you go. I'm going to show you all kinds of variations. You can choose what you want. We're going to start with hands to thighs and lengthen. So you're going to feel when you press that lower back, all of a sudden getting all this length. Maybe even these front hip flexors are going to get a little bit of release. So play around using the breath. Even play around with the neck and just all your own experimentation of movement. Then we are going to bring fingers forward, knees up. I like to use forearms to push the knees back. So this is definitely Odissi prep, but Odissi is a pure Shakti dance. So very similar, we're creating more space, room, expression for our Shakti, so we open the pelvis. We open the inner legs, which have these strong open rivers to draw earth energy up into our pelvis, opening to our squat. If your heels do not hit the floor, you roll up the mat and you stick them under the heels. Hands to Anjali. And press knees wide. Dropping wrists to fingers. And coming back to center. Do a few times. Breathing. Dropping the chin, lifting the neck and top of head. And take a still moment gaze, feeling this extremely powerful full body mudra. Feet awake and alive, drinking in Earth Shakti through the legs into the pelvis. The spine is fully long, pelvis is open, yoni open, drawing energy up, pulsing the perineum, welcoming that electric snap to build the energy, drawing it up the spine to heart, head. From the heart, the energy floats down those rivers to the hands and creates that mudra. So we're going to open to Ala Padma, the full blooming lotus. So that's the mudra, full blooming lotus, Ala Padma. Offering that to the earth and gently lengthening legs. We'll shake the knees a little bit. You can release your Ala Padma, either flat hands to earth or just let the Ala Padma hang wherever your hands want to go. And then just release the mudra altogether. Grab the elbows and soft knees, do a little swing. Flat back, hands to hips, pressing the hands into hips to find that full length of lower middle back, dipping the chin, engage belly, flatten back. Inhale to stand, toes touch, hands float up, hands to above shoulders. So you're going to soften the heart while you lengthen the arms. So the heart, the tendency is it goes out here and then the butt goes back there and you're doing ouchy things to the spine. Heart goes in, tail goes down, engage front pelvis, reaching up, wiggle fingers, gaze up. Feeling the fingers reaching to the sky, to the heavens, that solar energy, while the feet are reaching into the earth, connecting with that grounding energy. We're going to bring the two together, heaven and earth in our bodies, palms together, Anjali to heart. What brings you here today? Okay, let's put our music on. So there's that link. I'll do it one more time. You can move your mat out of the way. We're not going to start at the first track. We're going to start it from the track that says, oh dear, what does it say? It says Faran Ensemble. So it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fourth track. So we're going to start there. And we're going to go 5. So we push play on 1. 5, 4, whoops. 5, 4, 3, 2, hit play. All right. Okay, like that. Awesome. So here we go, nice and wide and big juicy hip circles. Go ahead, put the arms wherever you want. Reverse. Inhale up. Heart cascade down. Release. Roll it up. Inhale. Exhale. Take it low and up. out the mouth, down. In the nose, up. Hear your breath as it goes out. Two more. Last set. Heels out, grab the elbow, opposite swing. Hands on the floor, wider than shoulders, walk them forward into a wide leg plank. Hold, use belly lift. Elbows come in, come forward onto toes. And come back to plank, wide. And hover, low. So the head does not go lower than the shoulders, so you're hovering off a bit and center. Using the core to lift you up. We'll go for 2 more times. Down and up. Push back. And last one. And up. Push back. Wide leg dog. Rock the hips side to side. Hands walk in. And the toes are going to go out. You're going to grab the fingers to the arches of the feet, drawing that line along those inner meridians that lead the Shakti right up into your pelvis. Here you go. And then to thighs, drop shoulder and look over. Knees are going out towards middle toes. Ankles over, knees over ankles. Gently switch. We're really focusing on the sensual, smooth transitions today. Give a little bounce, switch, go deeper. And other side. To center. Gonna come low, elbows to meet the knees. Here we go, and pulse. 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 Keep going. If you want to add a little, you're gonna lift the right heel for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel for 4. Pressing and ball a big toe. 2, and 1. Continue. Right. 3, 2, 1. Last time for the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the booty hang or lengthen legs long, whatever you'd like. Rock side to side. Feeling all 4 corners of the feet activate, rooting, holding you awake. The tail lifts, the heart drops, chin tucks, very flat back. Toes forward, parallel feet, arms wide, draw in belly. And toes wide, sink. We're gonna slide. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wrap the arms around a big ball and find a mudra of choice. Whatever mudra you want, Sahaja mudra, spontaneous, enlightened mudra. You can even switch mudras. Double going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hands to thighs, push yourself up. And again, lengthen the lower back, little bouncy bouncies. And hold center. Arms out, optional is 5th. Here we go, we're gonna go down, up, down, up. Firing the hamstrings, heart is soft. Floating ribs are not floating, they're down, heart soft, shoulders down the back. Right heel for 4, 3, 2, One left heel for 4. Really feeling those hamstrings working for you. 2, 1. Inhale up. Toes in, hands to waist, flat back. Inhale, mid back to sky. Exhale, over. Do whatever your legs want to do. Hands are to the hips still. Deeper, fold over by engaging core to help you do that. Hands are going to reach through behind the feet, fingertips away from you, claw the floor, bring yourself closer to earth. Crown to earth. Wisdom connection of mind to wisdom connection of Mama Gaia. Belly comes in, come a little closer to Gaia. Feeling those finger chakras alive in connection with her. Feet chakra alive, exchanging. Inhale to center, over right foot, or yeah, let's all do right foot. I think it keeps things easier. Rocking front to back. Actually, do whatever you want. If you want to mirror me, that's fine. I'll just try to keep my rights and lefts in check. Here we go. We're going to go down to a side lunge, but we're going to, if this is option A, you can keep it here if you'd like. You can take it deeper and pull toes up and bring knee out. Forearm to help knee out. If you want to take it deeper, you fold forward and you can come up and down a little bit, opening that inner length of leg. Here we go, flat to our regular side lunge, which means knee over ankle, lifted, and reverse. Hold that side lunge first. If you want to take it deeper, you slide over, lifting, full flex of toes, and this heel is off ground underneath us. Taking it deeper, you fold. That forearm is helping knee stay open. Using arms to come up and down. Good, and then we're going to transition to lunge the other side, rock it front to back. And side lunge, open the arms this time to center. Long legs, dropping hand under face, nice big open fingers, gaze at that hand. Use the other hand to feel the hips in place. We're gonna try to keep the hips side by side versus twisting. Go ahead, this outside hand is gonna go to heart. Feel heart, loving gesture to heart. That hand is gonna help twist heart to sky while the hips stay in place. Gaze up. If you'd like, hand goes to waist or up to sky. If you like to add the wrist and finger circles, go for it. So there's a bit of effort to keep hips parallel to floor. Lift one more time, deep and upper torso twist. Middle upper back twist. Smile, big eyes to the sky. And gracefully transition. Start with that hand under face, fingers in their fullest expression. Other hand to heart. Hips are aligned equally. Inhale, heart twists up. Place hand where is right for you. One side may be different than the other. It is for me. Shoulders are sliding down back. Now we're going to take that upper hand and feed it over to the outside of leg. Go ahead and let the hips twist how they want as we open deeper. Just find long lines of arms, spine, leg, And allow those rivers, nadis, channels to flow with the breath. Deepen. Graceful transition, other side. And to center, deepen your lunge. Both hands to floor if you can. Front knee over ankle. We're going to inhale, hands open to crescent. So we're drawing hands back, heart is open. Sinking forward, back heel lifted. And coming down. Go into vinyasa if you'd like. Into the other side. Left front. Deep lunge. Then open to crescent. And release. Vinyasa. And stay in up dog. Give a little wag of the tail. Open heart, look forward. Toes go under, heels stay up. And transition to downward dog. Walk out the dog. Heels up, knees bend. Really lifting tail to sky. Shoulders down back. Head slides forward. Feet are about as wide as hips. Hands are wide as shoulders or so. And then we're going to drop right heels to the outside. Look under left. Equal pressure on both arms. Bend knees deeply. Both heels up and switch heels to left. Both heels up and walk feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, over. Belly comes in to lengthen deeper. Sit the booty down, parallel thighs to floor. Brushing fingers, taking chair. So first, draw the belly in, lengthen the lower back. On your next inhale, draw the hands back, open heart, gaze forward. Play around with deepening if you like. You can try lifting toes and arches. Hands touch to Anjali at heart. Another chair, here we go. Belly in, long lower back. Inhale, forward gaze, hands back. Anjali above head, toes touch, knees touch. Bring that left elbow outside right. Make sure knees are over toes and twist gaze up. Tail lowers. Chin in, neck long. Find strong balance on that right foot. We're going to step left back and deepen and twist. If you'd like, you can bring one arm up and the other to the floor. We are going to draw the upper hand up, come to catch the other, open. One long line with full body, feet to hands, or foot to hands. Clasp hand behind and draw back, opening chest, long back of neck. Placing hands, the heel of hand forward, fingers back towards toes, and rock to open the wrist. Then place normal and do vinyasa or child's pose. Walking both feet forward, taking a moment to fingertips, toe tips, dip lower. Bending knees parallel. You can go flat feet or you can go on your toes, arms out. Find the sweet spot in your shoulders where the arms grow naturally directly out from shoulders. Find balance, engage core, press into balls of big toe. Use the breath and the eye, drishti, for balance. Core engage for stability, hands above shoulders. Lifting up, rooting down, inhale. Exhale, gracefully place heels into chair. Open heart, draw hands back, gaze forward. Up on the toes, sit the booty, knees over toes. Heels down, Anjali, outside of left. Toes touch, heels touch, twist. Optional is deepening with hand down and up. Oops, no, we're actually, sorry. We're first gonna anchor in that left foot. Then we reach it back, deepen and twist. Then you can optional open. Little smile. Hand goes back and down to grab other, open. Engage core, full body, line. Feeling the toes and the fingertips connected. Clasp opposite hand and open. And heel of hands forward. Go ahead, lean into the weight to those wrists. And then hands are normal. We're gonna take plank. Optional is forearm plank. Optional is helping the backside wake up. Lift out, lift in, lift out, lift in. Few sets. Up, out, up, in, up, out. Last set. Up, out, up, in. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor, heart forward. Releasing pelvis into the ground. Nice big open hands, open heart, shoulders drawing back. Alive feet. Knees are gonna go wide. Sitting back, bringing hands back a little bit. And going up on hands, and we're gonna go into hip opener. You're gonna engage pelvis, lifting the lower back. You can stay here. You can deepen forward with sphinx arms. You can bring legs down into full froggy, which is 90-degree angles of knees and ankle feet. Listen to your body, but most important is the lower back. Pay attention to what you're doing with lower back. So that means engaging the pelvis. And then we're gonna bring the toes touch. If you can, you slide the knees under, toes under, and sit back, fingertips. Actually, forearms and everything's gonna release. Sinking tail into ground. Walking hands back, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And up, shake the legs. Hands to hips, flat back. Using the front core belly to lift you forward. Rolling shoulders back and front. Step to front of mat. We're going to go out. So right toes forward, left at parallel. Arms go out, gazing in the direction of the heart. Feel the spine coming right out from the hips. Then, still gazing in eye of heart, deepening forward, anchoring out that outside of back foot. When you feel shoulders above hips, that front knee over toes, that alignment, go ahead, look forward, receptive warrior, palms up, Ala Padma, full blooming lotus coming from the peaceful warrior. The powerful Shakti infused warrioress, yet knows how to use her power, wield her power with compassion for benefit for all, overreaching. Choose a mudra of choice for that upper hand. See how you can deepen and open. And then either forearm to thigh or down, hand to waist, gaze up. If you want to deepen it, you reach. Chin is slightly tucked. Lengthen front leg, upper arm parallel to floor, pressing out into the back of back foot. Then we're going to twist heart up, hand goes up, gaze goes up. You might need to adjust that front hand. Little smile. Breathing. Twisting heart to sky, opening pelvis forward. Inhale. Exhale, watching that back hand. Then to heart, twist the feet. Here we go, shoulders over hips, slide knee forward, make any adjustments you need, firing the root down the outside of back foot, bringing spine directly above center of hips, deepen. When you're ready, gaze forward, receptive, peaceful warrior with beautiful full blooming lotuses making the offering. The inner legs are going at the same power, same opening, same direction. Deepen. Drop back hand coming over. Choosing mudra of choice, Sahaja Mudra. And coming forward, either forearm or floor. Twisting heart to sky, tucking chin, lengthen back of neck. Shoulders sliding down back. Anchoring outside of back foot. Lengthen front leg, parallel that upper arm. Really lengthen, open that side. Then when ready, hand to sky, gaze to sky, twist open heart and pelvis, adjust hands as needed. Tongue resting softly on roof of mouth. Sweet, happy face and gaze. Pressing into center, hand to back mudra. Heels both come in, coming down, releasing out. From out, coming in. From the in, offering up. The up is offering into us. We offer down to earth. We receive her, drawing her in, offer her to the heavens. Blessings from the heavens coming through us down to the earth. Hands forward, toes in and lift. Rock it side to side. Heels in, toes in, heels in, take it to squat. Find that still point in the middle of your blazing power. Lengthen breath. And we're just going to bring fingers down, toes forward. Sink that tail one more time, soaring like a bird, being able to see from above, not getting caught in the craziness, the dance of Kali and the Dakinis, dissolving illusion, just being able to see above it, finding that still spot that we all have within us. Grab the hands behind back, reaching over, lengthen legs. Clasped hand is going to reach to sky. Reach behind you. Reach to floor. Open heart, big eyes, and smile. Both feet holding your body equally. Inhale. Exhale, release. The arms are going to float up as if they're in water. Hands above shoulders, soften heart. Right side meets left, gaze up. See your intention, your prayer shooting out into the universe. From your feet all the way through your being, out and being heard and received. And then your Anjali is going to bring that into materialization, manifestation, and bring that Anjali to touch your heart. Gaze down. Breathe, witness, intend, vision, create. May our awakening of ourselves be of great benefit to all as we learn how to wield our feminine power to create the world that we wish to see. Sending that out and out, 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 out. All right then, have an awesome day if this is all you're doing with me today. And if you are dancing with me in a few minutes, I'll see you in a few minutes. And I'm gonna have to reset this thing because we can't do the interactive thing, so. Yay, nice to see you ladies here. Alyssa, so good to see you.
Hey, Tenley.
And I'll catch you all real soon. Mwah.